Despite protestations to the contrary, it has not been the radical left that has been the source of violence in the last good while. Certainly at leftist protests, that being racial justice protests, which really shouldn't be a leftist thing. It should be anybody who is a racial minority thing, but I digress. It should be anybody who's against police brutality and abuses by the state in general, but again, I digress. Most of the violence, according to the FBI, who keeps the statistics, it has actually been the far-right groups that have been the most violent and the most deadly. Now, The Nation magazine revealed that the FBI just put out an intelligence report that showed imminent violent extremist threat posed by far-right militias, including white supremacists. Report cites the 2021 inauguration as a potential flashpoint. That is, if the president fairly loses the election. No, let's be honest. If he loses fairly or unfairly, he's going to refuse to leave office. He's going to claim that it's all a conspiracy against him, because that's the American way to allege as some kind of conspiracy theory. There's going to be violence. And he's going to call on them to do that. He's already called on them to do violence in general. The point is, what the FBI here is concerned about is Trump enabling that violence by the statements that he has made in support of them. White supremacists calling for the killings of minorities as very fine people, as that legendary statement goes. But the one that they really want to focus on is when, during the debate with Joe Biden, he was asked, will you denounce these white supremacist groups? And of course, he seemingly didn't know what the word white supremacist meant, despite the fact that he is one. When specifically referring to the Proud Boys, he said, stand back and stand by. Here's the problem. The stand by problem. What does that even mean? Hold off, your time will come. Hold off for a later date at which to attack. Not, please don't do this because it's destructive to the fraudulent concept of democracy that we have, or please stop hurting innocent people because you're a bunch of a-holes. He just told them to stand by and get ready. Okay, do they really think that? Yes, the Proud Boys are now selling t-shirts with the president's words, stand back and stand by. Andrew Anglin, the founder of the neo-Nazi website The Daily Stormer, wrote on Wednesday, I got shivers. I still have shivers. He's telling the people to stand by, as in get ready for war. So they've already taken that not so thinly veiled order as something serious to get ready to attack. And you're not going to say, oh, it's just like this one kook. It's literally the head of the Daily Stormer. This is like the pinnacle of white supremacy in the United States. It's right there. And he's dog whistling. That wasn't even dog whistling. Everybody heard that. That was overt. That was very much in the face of the entire public. He was telling them to stand by and get ready to attack. And it's right there. Everybody saw it. And there's denial up and down. No, he didn't say that. He's not working with them, etc. Yes, they are. White supremacists, right-wing nutjob militias, the ones that are always saying that big totalitarian government is coming and we have to be prepared to fight it, who are now enabling that very thing that they said that they were against, which shows that that was never what they were. But again, I digress. Despite claims by Trump supporters, they very much are the totalitarians. They are the white supremacists. They are the far-right psychopaths who are the ones committing the violence. That is why the FBI keeps pointing to them as the source of the problem. And what's important here is that Trump is the one who is enabling them. He refuses to denounce them. We know he supports them, period. So it's not even a matter of saying, oh, I don't support them. He does. It's out there publicly. But he could at least pretend that he's trying to promote a peaceful transition. But then again, he already just said there isn't going to be one.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.